Hey everybody, it's Mike aka That Reseller Guy. Today is Wednesday and we're continuing on this week with our thrift hauls and our thrift store runs. Today is going to be a Savers. I went out to the west side. I had to go help my father move some stuff from a house way out on the other side of town. Now it was almost in Wickenburg. So if you're from Arizona and I'm in Chandler, I pretty much had to drive to Wickenburg to help load this stuff onto a cart and then work my way back. I stopped at a Savers that's out on Bell Road, out on Phoenix, so if you're on that side of town, you know where that is. And I also stopped out at the card co-op where I have a case that I sell sports cards out of. So first, let me show you a picture of that. That's going to be today's little bonus. I don't have a bonus bolo for you today, so today I'm going to show you some pictures of my baseball card case or sports cards case. There's more than baseball in there. So in here on the top, I have a picture where it shows you I have a one box on top and it has like some $1 and $2 cards. And then inside is the rest of the cards that are probably $3 up until about $20. I don't have a lot of really expensive cards in here. I've tried to keep the price point low and affordable, and I've been really able to do really well at that store, keeping at that price point. So I was also able to pick up a check while I was there, so that was always good. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you as well. All right, so now let's slide over and go check out the footage from Savers. All right, today we're at Savers. This one's out on Bell Road in Phoenix. Heading in here today. One thing about the store, they have a security guard right there by the cash register. You see him there just for a second. But yeah, we're going over here. I check out the glass case. I don't think I have ever bought an item from Savers out of their glass case before. Pretty slim pickings in here right now. Few little toys I check out, but the prices are right at retail or above retail. I think they had all of one video game. Do check out that Wayne Gretzky little coyote sweater. Don't buy that. There was a book down here, checking for some kids ones. This one is Harry Potter. Looks like it had a little bit of water damage on the side. Quickly put that one back. No others that I'm looking to build sets of right now. So we're moving on down. Checking out like the pictures and the wall hangings. Now I do buy some of these. Generally they'll go out to my collectibles booth. I'm always looking for sports ones or pop culture or anything like that that I could put in my booth. But today, of course, none that I find. Turn around the corner and we check out the video games that are going to be up on the top, just the camera. And of course, got a bunch of sports games and a bunch of Wii Fits and a bunch of just kind of other junk. I do always check the magazine section. I'm always looking for Sports Illustrateds and SI for kids that might happen to have the cards still in them. None there. Moving over to the holiday section, check it out. Again, always looking for Halloween and Christmas items that can sell or stuff for our house and trying to scare you here with that guy. But again, nothing good here in that I think we need. The collectible section of the store, I always find a couple things that I can pick up, look up, check out, see if they're worth anything, just kind of educate myself a little bit. But there was very little in here today. I think I'm going to pick up a little train car, check it out. It was $5. If I can buy those for like $1, I'll buy them and put a bunch together. But one for $5 is not worth it. Again, just checking out the rest of the collectibles here. What else are we going to pick up? Oh, we got Garfield. We got Odie. Always liked those cartoons and comic books when I was a kid. If you see anything on these shelves as I'm strolling through them, let me know. There was a bobblehead in there from a Diamondbacks player, but I've been buying very few bobbleheads for my booth lately. They just really haven't been selling. So we just continue going down the aisles. I'm kind of in the household goods. Usually in this section, I'm looking for metal popcorn buckets from like Marvel movies or Star Wars movies. That's why I'm kind of picking up these buckets to see what they are. They sell good in my booth for like $12 a piece. They gave them away like on premiere nights. They did ones for Transformers. I've sold, like I said, sold Star Wars. I do find this here though. This is my first item that I'm picking up. It was $6. Much more than I would like to spend for this sign. I'm going to guess I'm going to put it in my booth for like $12. Packers fans will buy that up pretty quickly. All right, kitchenware. We're just checking out stuff. Again, very little stuff that I buy in here, but I do check all the blocks for Cutco. No Cutco blocks today. Spin around. It's glassware, coffee cups. Just check them real quickly. Give them a brief glance if I see anything on the front. I don't dig through too much, but in a second here, I'm going to give you a treat. I'm going to turn around to the other side, and you're going to see the back room here. And there it is, the back room at Savers. She was working on toys. She had a whole cart full of toys that she was having to bag up and put out, but didn't stay too long and see what she had back there. So I got to check out the rest of these bags, see if there's anything in here. Found some little cake toppers. They're not worth anything. Still more housewares. And it seems like every store you go to, it almost is like the same aisle you're going down. You're just kind of seeing the same stuff over and over. So it's just glance through it. Something's really going to have to catch my eye to make me stop and look at it. Now I circle back around, get over to where the games are. There was a couple people over here, so I had to wait to get over here. And I do find a new sealed game, and it's the Allowance game. It's a pretty good game. It sells for about $20. I think it was marked $5.99 as well. Went ahead and grabbed that, checked that other sealed game, shut the box, not worth it. And for you people, yep, that game was there too. Just check the rest of the games and puzzles. I didn't see anything. If you see anything in here that you think I might have missed or games that you like, just tell me down in the comments. Go around the corner from there, and this is the office supplies. I've actually had some really good office supply finds from Savers in the past, whether it be shipping labels. There you got a little 10 key, but that's not worth anything, maybe $10. One big thing that I find a lot is transparency film. Yeah, you think people wouldn't use it anymore, but they do, and it sells really well over on Amazon. Check out those little things. I think there are a bunch of different little decorative letters. Pass on those. Nothing cool over here. Still strolling along. It was very sparse pickings. Now, you see that girl go by with the cart? I had to go check it out because she had media on there, but had no video games. All right, we're coming down this aisle. We're getting to the sporting goods. Now, Savers has one of the worst sporting goods section of just about any thrift store, but I do check what baseball gloves were up here, and they are all like T-ball style. A couple little bike seats, couple weights, but just nothing that was worth anything. It looked worse than a garage sale. I do come over here, check out the tennis rackets. I do look at some of the vintage tennis rackets, but most of these were from like the 70s. If you can find the ones from like the 40s and the 50s, they can sell pretty good. These are just kind of your standard ones that you see at just about every thrift store. Next, we have electronics hanging bags. Now, in here, there's a few things that I'm looking for. I'm looking for either remotes, calculators. Sometimes you can find like Xbox and Nintendo controllers. You can find old media, especially like cassette tapes. A lot of times they'll put in hanging bags and put them over here. Some of the Sony and other brand tapes can be worth a fair amount. Quick stroll through the electronics, Go down here, check the rest of the stuff. Yeah, just nothing in here that was really of any note. So I actually did that in fast forward mode. Look at all these plush. This store had a crazy amount of plush. So I'm scanning through those and I find one guy over here. I have no idea who this is. So if anybody can ID that guy for me, just for my knowledge in the future, look through these. I'm looking for any sort of rare Build-A-Bear. Maybe there's a Star Wars. Maybe there's a Squishmallow, something in here that might be worth a little bit of money or could sell in my booth, but not today. Continuing on over to the hanging bags of toys. Now, Savers, for some reason, their hanging bags of toys are very small. There are a couple new things here. We got those Nerf darts. We have this Lego Dimensions. And those are items that I will pick up, but I have to get them for like $1 or $2. And usually that's at like DI where they price stuff very cheaply. But yeah, their toy bags are really small. They'll only have 2, 3, 4 toys in them, and they'll price them $5 and $7. So I'm rarely buying from hanging bags of toys at Savers. It's got to be something that really stands out and is worth it. Not like this one figure for $5. You get one Star Wars figure and a Yoda candy dispenser. For $5, you get John Cena and some other guy. And then I do find one other bag here that intrigued me, but it was marked $10. It had a bunch of the Disney Infinity figures in it. And those actually do sell pretty well for me out at my collectibles booth. I'm going to pick it up here eventually. And I think I had 5 or 6 of them in there, but it was $10. If I can find those figures for like 50 cents to $1, I do buy them because, like I said, they've been selling pretty good for me out at my booth. Nothing else in the hanging bag. So getting over here to all the toys, it's kind of like Plasticville over here in these toys. A couple things that I look for over here. I look for Nerf guns that are worth it. There's a few other toys that could be over here, stuff that could sell in my booth. I check out these Nerf magazines, but they wanted $4 per 2. So they wanted $2 a piece for those. That's kind of even over retail or overused retail market on those. More plush. It was crazy how much plush was in this store. I didn't buy any of it. But yeah, I'm checking it all out, making sure nothing's in there. Yeah, that was they had so much plush. It was ridiculous. All right, some more kids' toys over here, and just nothing to note. Just scanning through, making sure that there's nothing new in the box or something that catches my eye that I could sell in my booth. But unfortunately today, there just really wasn't much. And as I get down to the end of the aisle, I think I'm just about there. I'm scrolling up and down. Actually, there's one more thing that I do pick up down here at the end, if I remember correctly. It was this Talking Tom toy. It was an app that my daughter used to play with, and they made some toys. So right here on the end, that gray cat, I pick it up, check it out. It was $8. Yeah, quickly put that thing back. Then we're going to go down to the end of the aisle, and we're going to get the cashier self-checkout. All right, so like you saw in the video, I only bought 2 items. So again, this is actually not a great video for finding a lot of stuff, but it's the reality of thrifting out there. I could have easily left that store with nothing because of the price points on the items. I'm not going to make a lot on that stuff. I did pick up this Packers Super Bowl champion sign. I'm going to put it in my booth for $12. It was $6 after fees. I'm only going to make a few dollars on it, but it is something cool for my booth that will sell Packers. There's a ton of transplants from that area back there, so Packers stuff sells really good. The next item you saw me pick up was this game. It's the allowance game. This one's brand new and sealed. This one they actually sell at the learning store, whatever it is. It's got right there. $19.99, I believe, is their price. So actually $16.99. So it's a little cheaper there. I've sold this new a few times. I've had it over on Amazon. I can't remember the exact price as I'm saying it, but I will throw up a link if I can sell it on Amazon still. If not, it will go out to my booth where I'll put it for $20 there. Even though it was only $16.99 at that other store, being brand new, this is a great game for young kids. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Make sure you leave your comment down below if you're trying to get into this month's How Much Did Mike Spend at Goodwill contest. I want to see that comment down below from all of you. And tomorrow we're going to have another video. See, I've already done Goodwill. I've already done Savers. So tomorrow will either be a DI or a local shop that I go to. So look forward to that one as well. So that wraps it up. Subscribe, thumbs up, do all that good stuff. Help me out. I'll see you next time.